Morning, people. Just got back in from a big bike ride. Well, say big this time of year. It's cold. Oh, it's cold, but we're going to be talking about stuff here today, ladies and gentlemen. Aberdeenshire police up there in Scotland. Frisky. Oh, frisky, are we? Frisky. Scenes of 1936 Germany. I'm telling you. And for all those naysayers there, all the naysayers, is Parler any good? I have joined Parler. I find it hard work, mate. Is it any good? If it is good, because it's you, I'll give it a go. Nice to see you, Marshall. Hope you're all right. I've just been out on the bike, wrapped up warm, as you can see. I've got my chunky monkey on. But yeah, in Aberdeenshire, my Scottish accent's not very good. Police have just forced their way into a guy in his early 50s, a little bit taller than Jimmy Cranky, not much, and his wife. I think the daughter's doing the VT. She's on the VT camera, right? All right, Sandell boy. All right, guys, how's it going? Charlie Drake. Now that was one actor. Let me tell you that. Oh, mate, Charlie Drake used to make me wet my pants. How funny was old Charlie Drake? Is he dead? I think he's dead. I need Charlie Drake. I don't think he's alive anymore. So anyway, these coppers in Aberdeenshire, they've boshed it straight into this geezer's house. And he's like saying, no, you ain't coming in here. Because one of the neighbours is on them to say that they thought they had more than 2 or 3 people in the house. Now, there's some old things, an Englishman owns his castle, and I know it's Scotland, but there's a thing called the ruined tenement. And it is that the king's men can't, although it says this old cottage might be old and the wind might rustle through its rafters. Wait, stop it. Can you tell I'm on a live stream? Come here. This dog's so tiny, but so forceful. So the ruined tenement is that the king's or queen's men can't come across your threshold, right? And these coppers in Aberdeenshire have kicked and bashed these 2 people up and arrested them in their own home. I don't get it. You can still find it and join, but you have to have an icon to home screen. Donna Proctor, hello, darling. Cinderella. Apple App Store and Google App Store have banned the Parler app. That says it all. Trump has 2.8 million followers on Parler. No adverts. Your data belongs to you. Oh, wow. Oh, I'll get on there then. Is it good? Is there a lot of people jumping on it? Let's jump ships. Let's jump from the Titanic to the Mary Rose, eh? Let's have some. These public servants now, England, Ireland, Scotland, own homes, and bashing the shit out of you. And it's all right for the naysayers. Look, I get it. The stuff we talk about sometimes, but is this acceptable? Is this a well sin? And we can all turn a blind eye. We all put blinkers on, right? My connection's unstable. Oh, sorry, I lost my connection there for a second. I don't know what happened there. Nice to see you, Donna. How are you, mate? Marshall Wade, thanks for that info. Yeah, it's okay with what I've seen. So, okay, we'll give Parler a go. I did log on and get connected all up to it. We'll have a go. Can you live stream over there? Oh, by the way, Facebook is so funny. About 3 days ago, I got this thing come up and say, you've got 7 days left on your ban. And I'm thinking of missing with Facebook, really, apart from a few comments here and there. But yeah, you believe it. Yesterday, you posted something in 2018. Now, even my own mother don't school me for things I'd done 2 years ago. And they've said, Bosh, you got another 90-day ban. So I think I'm 94 days now, or 95 days, which is 3.5 months. Unbelievable, isn't it? Facebook, what are you playing at? You're a nightmare. I'm good, thanks. Just peed off with Facebook. I've got the charity page and been banned till the 8th with no reason. Honestly, it's really unbelievable. Stevie Downs, hello, son. How are you? Oh, it's lovely to see you, mate. I ain't seen you for a while. Have you just subscribed? I think you might have. God bless you. They're on them. Awakened World will be like, no, you're not doing that. saying that mosques and places of worship to be shut down. He's claiming to be a Muslim, more like a Zionist. Look, we got to get rid of all these people. And the belief system that we believe in, it's got to change. We've got to change our paradigm. We really have. So there's a group of videos that I watched many years ago and struggled to get my head around them. I ain't going to lie. But what happened, this guy's called Marcus, and he's got a series of videos on YouTube called Servant King, and he's actually got his own website called Servant King. Now, what happened with Marcus was he was quite well to do. He had a good business, whatever he had. And Sadiq Khan's evil. He is the epitome of the incarnation of Lucifer, if you ask me. I think if I ever touched his hand, I'd start getting smoke off of him or something. You know, I just don't never want to meet him. But if I did meet him down the dark alley, I'd probably give him an ironing. Got to be honest. I probably wouldn't be able to help myself, especially with me balaclavas. I'd put a balaclava on and smash the granny out of him. I would. And I'm a Christian, but he's an arsehole. Anyway, besides the point, this group of videos by Marcus, he started keeping birds of prey. And what he did to keep it all going, people used to come and see his birds of prey, and they'd put a few pence in the box, you know, for the food and the upkeep. And he used to be very grateful, tip his hat. He didn't need it. So anyway, one day the council or whatever got wind of this. They said, "Oh, you need a license to keep birds of prey." I mean, why would you need a license to keep something that God give you natural? Why would you need all these licenses? I don't understand. Anyway, so he went, all right, okay. So he bought a license. Next thing he knows, the feds around there. He lives in Canada. The feds around with machine guns. They've smashed all his stuff up, took all these birds of prey, and it left him very disheartened. And that's what happens. That's what happens to people when they start questioning what's going on, because it shatters your paradigm. It shatters everything that you ever believed in to be fair, right, and proper. So he found the absolute answer to all of this. And the group, the series of videos, there's Confusion of the Mind, there's the Unraveling programs, and you have to go through them and you have to bear with him, because this guy is telling you the God's honest truth, the God's honest truth of how we get out of this. Trust me. And it's going to take you a while to go through the series, but find it on YouTube. It's called Servant King. His name is Marcus, and he is brilliant. But start at the beginning and work your way through to the end. There's 9 programs. He's a full-on wrong-un, and I think most of us would. Yeah, I'd have a balaclava on walking down a dark alley, and I'd give Sadiq Khan the 5-knuckle sandwich. I do a lot of boxing, and yeah, I'd like to go toe-to-toe with him, to be fair, because he's fucking ruined London. He's absolutely ruined the place. And, yeah, I would. I've got to be honest. And I look at all these people and I absolutely despise them. I despise all of them. You know, Boris Johnson, all these clowns. They're just clowns. They're just puppets, ladies and gentlemen. They are a world of wrong-uns. And if we continue to go down this path, you could be next. It could be you next. You know, this couple in Aberdeen, I'm pretty sure they're Middle England, got a nice house, nicely decorated, look very nice. If Carlsberg made wishes come true and all that jazz, absolutely right. I've got dirty hands. I've been picking up lumps of coal. Do you want to know something? Since last year, I was always kind of not a sickly individual, but well, many people would probably not disagree with that. But I'd always get colds and this and that and that and that. So last year, about March, I decided to go on a campaign of weight training, boxing, cycling. I've just been out cycling this morning and pushing the envelope of my comfort limits, of what I was comfortable with. So I go out in the freezing cold. I do these things that I didn't really used to like, because I need to harden up to these things. I need to get my body going, you know. So ever since last March, since I've been taking vitamin D, vitamin C, iron, vitamin Bs, fish oils, all these different things, and I've just had a batch of them this morning, I've not had one cold and I've not had one kip in the afternoon. And I am pumping with energy. And I mean flying with energy. We eat good food. We have good fluids, good waters and all that. And I don't eat I don't eat all the junk. I'm not a complete saint. I might have a chocky bar now and again and a bag of crisps, once a fortnight. But that's it. Everything else is clean food, clean waters, clean drinking. I have the odd tea and coffee. I've just had a coffee to wake me up this morning. But that's I can't believe it. Normally I'd get 3 or 4 or 5 colds a year. All right, I'm snivelling. That's because I've just been out in the cold for an hour and my nose looks like a Belisha beacon, but I'm lucky that the peak of this cap is taking the glare off of it. But it just shows you what your body does and how your body reacts, to what you make it have. So I can't believe it. I just this morning I thought, I ain't had a cold or a cough in 10 months. That's really unusual for me. Really, really unusual. So yeah, this couple in in Aberdeen, I'm pretty sure that this old boy was not awake. I'm pretty sure that he is just a proper worker, taxpayer. I'm pretty sure the missus is. The daughter who had the video camera on, if you see it, it's quite alarming. He goes to gently push this copper out of his house, just fuck off, get out. Oh no, but the 2 coppers from Aberdeen, who are Heinrich Himmler's men, decided that they would beat him up in their own hallway. And I don't care what people say. I don't care how they react. If you cannot see the correlation to Nazi Germany or Stalin's Russia, I really don't know what to say. And if you're out snitching on your neighbours and ringing the police on your neighbours, shame on you. Shame on you. Just let people be people, right? What the fuck is your business to do with someone else's business? Let them live. Just let them live out their existence. What's the point in being here otherwise? World's strongest man style training, ready for the charity truck pulls. Be worth it though for our veterans. God bless you. Yeah, Donna's going to be doing a truck pull. When you're doing your truck pull, God bless you. Ginger, lemon, honey, good. Yeah, it is. I take loads. Vitamin C, vitamin D3, B12s. Well, it's a multi-vitamin B. But I have just not had a cold or a cough or any inclination of that. I've just really not. And I feel pretty super fit. I've been normally dozing during the day. I'm not now. I get up every morning. I open my eyes. I'm fresh. I check my sleep patterns. My sleep patterns are really good. And that's only because I'm physically changed my life and decided that just sitting on the couch and doing nothing all day just ain't good to no man or no beast. So I changed my ways and changed my life. And that's what we have to do. Angie Davies, lovely to see you, darling. Del Boy says there's only 14 programs now, Dave, on Malcolm. Or was that on Dave TV, son? Angie Davies, lovely to see you, darling. Hope you're all right. Charlie Drake, he says, I just had a tin of biscuits. God bless you. I'm doing 12 this year, Lowell, and first was meant to be on the 30th of this month. But as you know, hurdles to jump now, but we'll do them no matter what. That's the thing. Donna focuses her brain. The brain is such a powerful thing, man. Do you know people have moved things with the brain, with the power of the brain? You've seen people, they levitate items. We've had, Uri Geller bends all these spoons. That's the power of the brain. We don't use hardly any of it. Most of us, we're all in this postage stamp mentality, and we just don't use any of it. Vitamin B17 stops you getting cancer. Yeah, it does. But you try getting vitamin B17, you won't get it in the shops. But I'll tell you where you will get it, in apricot kernels. The seed inside, you grind them down, and that's your B17 right there. I know, we're a wealth of information. And a harness and a rope. Bosh, is that to hang Sadiq Khan? And look, all these people on Facebook and that are getting, their posts are getting torn down because they're saying certain things. Do we not have the right to say what we want to say? Even if it offends people, do we not have the right to offend people? I think we do, don't we? Clive Anderson moved the Bee Gees. Yeah, he did, mate. Yeah, he did. Charlie Drake, I'm loving your humour, man. Apple seeds have B17 as well. Yes, they do. I wish says Donna. Yeah, wouldn't we all like to get our hands on Sadiq Khan? What a slippery, slimy sardine he is, isn't he? And it ain't got nothing to do with colour. I couldn't give a monkeys whether he's a Muslim, Christian, or a Bangladeshi. He's just a cunt. That's the truth of it. Yeah, sorry. I used that saucy word, didn't I? Never mind. Peeps, I'll see you later. I'm going to have a shower. Top of the days to you, top of the mornings to you. Think about what's happened in Scotland. And as we will continue to come to you on a daily, weekly, hourly basis, look after yourselves. I'll see you all soon.